Hey YouTube, just wanted to make a little video here of my vintage Mossberg 22 rifle. Uncle Jim did one on his, and he has the same era of Mossberg 22, but his were bolt action. So I'm doing this one just to show my semi-auto version of it. From the way I understand it, these were made in the 40s through around 45 or so, during the World War II era, and most of them were used as training rifles for our military, and a lot were sent over to England. This rifle here was given to me by my father-in-law back in the late 70s or early 80s, and originally it had a full Mannlicher style stock on it. It had like a metal plate here that separated the fore part and this part. Well, somewhere down the road, I don't remember if I did it or they or one of my kids did it, but put a big nick in it, and I just went ahead and took it off and made it a a standard style stock and rounded the fore end off. But this gun has been to all my kids, my wife, anybody that wanted to use it used it. It's been a real nice, accurate shooting rifle. It's kind of neat because it loads in the stock here. It has a tube that unscrews here, and then you just drop your rounds in here. I think it holds, oh, I can't even remember, 12, 13 rounds of long rifle. And you put your tube back in, turn it, and ready to go. But it's always been really accurate. And looking at Uncle Jim's, it has holes here for a rear sight and a front sight, and then also holes here for like a tang type sight like his has. I noticed it has a cutout in the stock, and anyway, when I got it, it didn't have any of the sights on it. It had like a little chintzy 4-power Weaver scope on it, which gave up the ghost many years ago. I have a Bushnell 4-power on it now, but it has the same style trigger guard like his has, same wood grain and such. Has that little cheek rest on it built into it. But it's always been super accurate. Matter of fact, one time I took it to a 22 match and actually won the match with this gun. I was shooting against guys with Ruger 1022s with bull barrels and everything else, and I don't know, this thing's always been super accurate. But anyway, I just wanted to show that, give you kind of a view of it. But as far as I know, the last they were made was like 45 or something like that. From 1940 to 45, I'm for sure on. If they were made any later than that, I'm not real sure on. But it's always been very, very accurate. I kind of wish I had all the sights like Uncle Jim has on his, but they were long gone before I got it even. And surprisingly, considering how all my kids used it and everybody else and the wife, and it's in pretty good shape yet. I mean, there's a few little dings on it, but it's not too bad a shape. But this is a model 151M. Anyway, I thought somebody out there might be interested in it. Kind of made it just because Uncle Jim made his video on them. I think he's made a couple of videos on them. But his were the bolt action ones, and this is the semi-auto. So anyway, that's all I got. Thanks for watching.